The Selfish Path to Romance. Download Chapter 1 for free at drkenner.com and at amazon.com.
Earl, you're dealing with, let's see, an engagement or an unengagement?
Yeah, I was engaged, but we got unengaged within about 30 days.
Okay, that's an interesting new word, huh? Unengaged.
Right.
Okay, I'm assuming that it's no laughing matter for you. So tell me what went on.
Well, I was on a dating site real quickly, and I told her about it. She come here to my place one day, looks on my email, says,
Wait. You were dating somebody. What's her, you can give her a fake first name, but what's her name?
Kim.
You were dating Kim for how long?
I've been dating her for about a year and a half.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 43.
You're 43. Okay, you're smiling. Have you been divorced or?
Yes.
Once, twice, a few times?
Once.
Okay. Kids?
No kids.
No kids. And so you're going out there trying to find someone. You find Kim on a dating site or no?
Yes, I did.
You found her through one of the dating sites, Match.com or some dating site, right? eHarmony, okay.
Right.
And then tell me what happened then.
Well, everything's was going pretty good, and she wanted to get engaged in 6 months, and I told her we need to wait a while. So
okay. Why did you want to hold off a bit?
I just felt like I needed to get to know her more. That's all.
Good move. So were you in the same town, or was it a long-distance relationship?
Oh, no, same town.
Same town. So when you say you were dating, you really got to spend a lot of time with one another for those 6 months?
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing each other for about a year and a half.
Yeah, that's what you had said, right?
Right. And I guess my question I don't know, I probably know my own answer, but my question is...
Yeah, go ahead.
We got engaged, and, she knew I told her about I was on a dating site, but I'm not active on them. And, I tried to prove it to her, and somebody sent me an email from during the Christmas holidays about work, about a Christmas party, about love, sex, and relationship, a lady I was going out with before we got engaged. I mean, we hadn't made that commitment yet, and I tried to explain to her that, this happened before we got engaged. She swears up and down I'm a good person. I love her kid and her the same way, and puts up with her fibromyalgia. She's on a lot of pain meds sometimes.
Okay, I like it. Puts up with. Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
And I guess my question is, I don't call her anymore, and I don't know if I should continue to pursue her. She just tells me, I don't know if I can trust you.
And you said you could answer your own question. So before I say anything, I'm curious. How would you answer yourself?
Probably just move on.
Move on. And what data do you have that tells you, don't waste any time with this, move on, find someone else?
That's crazy. But I still, and this has been like this, we haven't been intimate. I've seen her a few times here and there. I guess it's just kind of hard for me to let go,
Yeah, so let me tell you my thoughts on this then. If you're talking about hopefully not another divorce. Hopefully not going to get married, get engaged, get married. She's got a child. How old is the child?
She's 9.
She's 9 years old. So you're talking about going through all of that, connecting with the child, and then maybe things not working out. She doesn't trust you. That's her theme. She thinks that you cheated on her, even if not physically, romantically with somebody, at least by connecting by email.
She mentioned to me she just don't want to get burned again, and I said, I'm not the other guys,
And there's nothing you can do about it. If she thinks that about you, it's hard to change that impression. You've known each other for a year and a half. You've been dating for a year and a half. And something about that one incident, and I don't know whether it was just that one incident or it's some other data that she has. Does she have?
No, it was just that one incident, that was it.
For some reason, that is so painful to her. I don't know how it fits into her context in her life. Sometimes as a parent that cheated on, through the web, maybe dad cheated on mom through the web, and she just doesn't even want to touch that. She doesn't want to go near that again. And she feels like it was a violation of trust, and she doesn't want to rebuild the trust. If she doesn't want to do that, then it may be best for you to move on because you could work so hard to rebuild the trust, but you don't even feel guilty about it from what I'm hearing.
No, I don't.
Because
I don't
you
feel,
didn't...
I mean, I feel guilty that she saw it, but I guess what hurts me the most is I can't seem to get through to her that it wasn't nothing going on, That's what hurts me the most.
But that's going to when you date the next person. If, like, for example, in my case...
Hey, I got to interrupt this because we've got to pay some bills. 30 seconds, that's it. A very quick ad, and then Ellen will be back.
Romance. Ugh, I wish guys knew more about what we want from a relationship. Boy, I wish I knew more about what I want. Where's that ad I saw? Here it is. The Selfish Path to Romance. A serious romance guidebook. Download Chapter 1 for free at selfishromance.com and buy it at amazon.com. The Selfish Path to Romance. That is interesting.
When you date the next person, if, like, for example, in my case, I've been married how many years? So let's say that an old boyfriend emailed me.
All right.
What would be the proper thing to do? And let's say that I had a wonderful relationship with him back in college. What would be the proper thing to do with my husband? To tell him or not to tell him? If you were my husband, what would you want me to do?
I would want you to tell me I heard from so-and-so, hadn't heard from him in a while, and I'll let you know that's nothing to it. And, and I would hope that you would put some closure on her or find out whatever it is he's calling you about,
Okay, so basically you would want me to just give you the facts because
right.
I can't control someone else's action. If someone else sends me an email about love and sex and relationships, right. I can't control their behavior. But if I decide to conceal it, then I am deceiving my partner even though I never cheated on her. Because
go
ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I didn't know the email was on there. That's what was so killing.
Oh, my gosh. So she found an email that you didn't even know was there. Was it in your spam or your history or something?
No, I mean, I was trying to explain to her I'm not corresponding with any of these people that were on this dating site. But they only let you off when you're subscription, and they just don't take you off. Your picture is still being on there.
Yeah.
So people were still responding to me, but I didn't respond to anybody.
Got it. Then you know something? The best you can do is to give her the facts. If she backs off from you, I think you gave yourself the best advice, which was what?
Move on.
To move on.
So So my question is, when she calls now, should I take her calls?
You can.
I haven't. I don't know.
How often does she call?
I mean, once a week, twice a week.
So she's pursuing you?
No, I don't think she's pursuing me. I think she knows I'm a good person, but for whatever reason,
Well, you can just level with her. You can say, listen, I am so ambivalent because on one hand I adore you to pieces, or however you feel about her. I don't want to put words in your mouth. And on the other hand, I'm really hurt and feeling burnt myself because I didn't do anything to violate your trust. These things were outside my control. The only thing I would do next time, if somebody ever contacted me, I would just tell you. But this time I couldn't even tell you because I didn't know it happened.
Right.
And so I don't know that, and just see where she takes it from there. So you can leave the door a crack open if you're interested in her.
I am. Yeah.
But do it conditionally. If she can reverse however she packaged it in her mind initially and see you as the good person that you are, and then not make this an issue and maybe apologize to you for having, or maybe there are other issues. Sometimes this is the tip of the iceberg. She has other problems that she wants to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, she has fibromyalgia, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Okay, well, it may be an opportunity for you to talk about more issues that underlie this. But you can also move on to, listen, thank you so much for your call.
For more Dr. Kenner podcast, go to drkenner.com and please listen to this ad.
Here's an excerpt from The Selfish Path to Romance, the Serious Romance Guidebook by clinical psychologist Dr. Ellen Kenner and co-author Dr. Edwin Locke.
There are aspects of your appearance you cannot change, such as your height, being covered in freckles, or some changes due to aging. You simply need to accept things that you cannot change and work to change things that are within your control. Certain aspects of one's appearance are changeable with the help of technology. Plastic surgery, cosmetic procedures, and even drugstore products like at-home hair dye kits and teeth whiteners are available if you want to and can afford to use them. It's perfectly healthy to use technology to reasonably enhance your appearance.
You can download Chapter 1 for free by going to drkenner.com. And you can buy The Selfish Path to Romance at amazon.com.